This is going to be awesome for our family compound, but I think I made a big mistake. YouTube, welcome back to the Maine compound, where we're building a multi-generational family compound on 32 acres here in rural Maine. In our last videos, we've been working on clearing out some trees on our building lots, getting a septic perk test done. We're currently in progress of getting the subdivision amendment so that we can build 2 houses out here instead of 1. But today I'm going to work on something a little bit more special. I want to build a big fire pit, but not just any fire pit. I want it to be a community fire pit for all 3 homes to come and gather. It's windy out here today. That's why I started off the video in the cab of the tractor. But basically, what I want to do is I have this rock wall that basically lines the whole edge of the field. And a lot of this rock wall is going to have to come out because our driveway and house are going to be coming through. So I want to pick out some rocks to build our fire pit out of. I want to use some pretty good sized rocks, so I'm really hopeful that the tractor can pick them up. I guess we're going to be putting that to the test today. Alright, so I'm thinking kind of up in here is going to be like a central walking place between all 3 houses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the bucket on the tractor and maybe use the land plane a little bit and clear all this out. And then we're going to mark out and lay out what I'm thinking. Alright, so what I did is I kind of dug out a little bit of a hole here and just removed all of the vegetation and junk that was here. And it's mud season in Maine, so I don't want to do too much and make too much of a mess. But I think that's going to work for now. I'll get the grapple back on and we'll get started. Pretty heavy breeze coming up through the field. Try to block a little bit of that out. I really want to grab this big rock right here. I think this is going to be pushing it, but LS claims that this thing can lift 2,500 pounds, so let's see what it can do. Alright, I'm impressed with this little tractor. That's awesome. So, I am making a pretty horrible mess here in the mud because it is mud season here in Maine. Fire pit's starting to come together here. I got some big rocks up against the back side, which is where most of the wind comes from. And what I'm planning on doing is we're going to do a ring of crushed rock all the way around this here so that you have a nice dry spot to put some chairs and hang out. This is going to be awesome for our family compound, but I think I made a big mistake. It's just too muddy right here. That's okay. We can move it in the future if we need to. Alright, so I think this is gonna be good for now. I gotta get a couple more big stones to fill in some of the small spots, but I'm really liking it. We might have to move it, and I'm definitely gonna have to wait before I bring in crushed stone around it. But for now, I'm all done playing in the mud. The only thing left to do is test it out and see how it works. All the trees I've been cutting down are still very green, but I did find a lot of these logs that have been cut down for a few years, and they should be good and dry inside. They'll probably be hard to split, so I'll cut them into shorter lengths, and then I have endless amounts of brush that we can test this out with. Now for the moment of truth, we get to test it out. Isn't that incredible? I was really hoping to get the whole family out here tonight and enjoy a nice fire. It's a little windy. We're gonna have to keep it kind of small. I don't think the wife's gonna come out with the kiddo because it's only 35 degrees out here. It's just a little too cold. But I can totally see a lot of good times being enjoyed around this fire in the future. If you made it all the way to the end and you're interested in sharing the journey with us of building 3 homes on 32 acres here in Maine, please press like, hit subscribe, and stay tuned for more.